Hi everybody, this is Frog Snack and welcome to the next episode of the Test of Time Challenge. I'm back here with the Bupkois family. Actually, I just started playing them. It's been about a day. I cleared up some of the things they had in their inventory because, there's always some random stuff that happens to be in their inventory, it seems like. Hang on, I'm trying to keep up a little bit. Alright, so Darius and Dilara are awesome. They're both very creative. Dilara's wish inventing, painting, and sculpting skills mastered. She has, I think, none of that done. Well, no, she does have sculpting. She invents in her spare time. I guess I'll just purchase scrap. I really don't want her to be building inventions while I'm not playing her, or while I'm playing her, because it just seems like it's not very Roman. But I really don't care if she does, to be honest. I mean, if it's the Bronze Age, somebody was, being a blacksmith at the very least, so it seems accurate to me. Alright. So, back to personalities. Darius, no sense of humor, photographer's eye, genius, never nude is how he grew up and then born salesman, so really good at selling his crap. Now, he wants to be a painter and master the writing skill. I've had a lot of the writing skill in the Roman era. It's like a safe skill to give, even slave families that I want to have. Somebody's got some creative skill, I'll let them write books. But the problem with it is, in the game, it becomes so much money. And then their house has a cute layout. I don't know about the walls or anything. It's not very accurate. I mean, old Roman homes had generally a center area that was completely open, that they had their, maybe they'd have a pool or they'd have their gods in it or something like that. So just trying to work that in so that some of the houses end up with more open space in the middle, but the dining room maybe is off center and maybe it should just be completely open. I'm not clear on that. Potty trained Deruza, so we have Democritus, I don't know how you say that, and Deruza, and they just had a cute play date when I first got over here. They had a little friend that was over. Well, it looks like they didn't meet their friend, which is kind of sad. It's funny when the game pushes them to hang out with couples, like people that they don't really know. But anyway, this is what I'm here for this episode. I want to figure out what all this crap is. And then we do have age ups. We have an age up today of Democritus, I think is how you say it. If anyone knows better, you can always correct me. And Drew's has got a couple days on her. So the beauty of this couple is that because they're Bupkis, they don't have to have too many kids. The way I'm playing it is that the emperors, I still want them to have two because you figure the heir and the spare. So Bupkis families can go like, I think it was 2, 4, 6, 8 is how I was going to do it. So they should have 2 more children. I am trying to lessen how many kids are created because I do have to introduce diseases and more on that if I haven't mentioned it. Let's pull some of these out and see what we got. But I can't use the normal disease mods because they require the hospital, and I'm not going to have a hospital probably until the Victorian era because that's the closest to a modern day hospital. Like inoculations weren't really a thing until until the Victorian era. Now, it's not that people didn't do things, and the mod that I have, which I don't have the canning station on this lot, but the canning station overhaul from Mod The Sims, there's a guy in Mod The Sims that did an amazing overhaul of the store content canning station. I highly recommend it. I'm just grabbing these statues. I wanted to see what... Sorry, my mouse is turned up a little too high. I highly recommend that mod because it has... Got move objects on too. Look at this thing. Oh, yay, the thinker. Here's a red thinker. Nice. Let's grab all the thinkers out of the middle. There you go. So I'm going to put these around by category. What I did last time I played this family is I just had like an outside sale of all of their crap. So I just used the store content that has sales and I had them like sell everything. I don't know if I want to do it that way. I could have them go to consignment. That might be an easier way to do it because every time I play them, I don't want to just spend a week selling everything outside. And some of the metal sculptures I'm okay with, but they don't all make sense. They've probably seen a lot of octopuses, though, because of, you know, Romans are always on... Oh, I love the unicorn. That's cool. Romans are always on the water, right? So anyway, about the inoculations, I can also separate them by amount. Let's see. The mod that I'm talking about, the canning station overhaul, actually had ginger as a solution. So if you had 3 gingers and you put it, you know, instead of making jam out of it or whatever, you could actually make ginger soup that would heal them from the germy moodlet. So I could use that. The only problem is the germy moodlet is unpredictable and it's easy to control. So if I don't want somebody to get germy, I just kind of don't send them to do things from seasons, and that's sort of how it works. Right, like if I send them to a pie eating contest, which my Sims don't really do anyway, then they have a good chance of catching maybe the germy moodlet, and then the germy moodlet, if it stays the next day, will go to the whole family. So it just seems like it would be really easy to mitigate. Don't want the heads over here. Just a row of heads. Oh, the row of heads was here. It's fine. That's fine. Just go by category. What I might do is take the more expensive ones and sell those to consignment, and the other ones can like sit. I don't know. I don't have too many families doing this thing with the statues because it gets really overwhelming really fast. Yay, we have topiaries. I kind of like the little leaves that stick out that look awkward on them because it makes it look like they have some age to them, you know, like they've been sitting for a day or two after being trimmed, and I love that. Right, some of these might black paths because of the way I'm setting this up, but that's all right. So anyway, I'm back to square one on figuring out diseases, and I most likely just have to grab the number of Sims in my town that are, quote-unquote townies that are not, you know, that are my townies, you know, and just figure out exactly what that number is down to the newest baby, and roll, you know, 30%, get sick this game year or whatever, and then maybe how long they're sick for, it increases or something. That can get really complicated, and I want it to be true the whole time I play. I don't want to change it up and down because it's unfair if one family has a death based on an illness and then I change the metric for the next family, which is why I have kind of avoided doing it. I think the tiki heads I'm just going to get rid of because they're off. I don't have a tiki inspired family or lot, and then this one's weird too. Kind of cool, but I don't know. Nothing like any of the construction that the era we're in would represent. How about a fish? I love the fish in that stone. That's beautiful. That's the cool thing about this, man. It's like, if I don't care for the clay as much, but I love this one. So maybe they keep that one on their lot, and then, you know, then when Viking era rolls around, if a Bupkis family gets hit by a raid, they could lose their fish, you know. It'd be kind of cool to see things actually go from family to family. So part of the reason I am letting sculpting happen is actually so that there's something like, almost from a heritage standpoint, that that stays in the town without killing too much of my memory, right? The game's memory, without glitching my town ultimately. That will still feel like I've gone through the eras, and I could say, wow, the Bupkis has made that fish, you know, and now it went to this person. Oh, this is so cool. It's a set. Oh, I have no use for it. But see, this is another thing, though. This table, I'll probably have them keep because it matches the Roman era. And things like that. Chair is a little modern. It cracks me up that they can make a chair with a cushion out of out of wood. I don't know why they would. But it's right there, so apparently they did. Okay, you guys, it's real. Giraffe. Oh my gosh, how many giraffes do we need? Up in here, we need all the giraffes. I kind of don't mind an army of giraffes. This sort of makes me want, in my normal towns, to just change people's traits, make there be sculptors, and then just, like, have an army, like, almost like you would do with flamingos, of, like, giraffes or pandas or something on their yard, on their front yard. It would be cute. I like how the thinkers are just contemplating the fish. They're just thinking about that fish, man. Oh, there's, of course, a toilet. That's the other thing. This is the most uncomfortable looking toilet ever. What is happening? I love it. It's modern, which is annoying. Oh my gosh, that was a $2,000 clay sculpture, and this one's $500 in stone. How do you figure? Oh, this is wood. Oh, God bless it. I have to. We have to use it. It's beautiful. What's happening? They're pooping in wood. They've pooped in worse things, right? Again, this chair is worth a little too much, but again, this is like a Victorian era chair, so I know it's picky, but there's not a whole lot to separate the eras other than the objects you have in the game and the way you make the Sims behave. So if I only allow things that look more Roman, it's going to make more sense when I'm zipping around, or when I have a Sim from another family that's visiting, then okay, the Egyptian era has passed. That will always be okay here. So that sort of thing. I kind of want to leave the topiary army for now until I decide what to do with it. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this thing. I'm going to get rid of the tiki head. This can go inside, but I don't know that they need the nectarero. The nectoro. I don't think we do. And I like this bookshelf. I keep using it even though it's probably inappropriate. It's a little modern, it's a little very modern. Let's put it in the kids' room for now, and then we can have... Okay, fine. I'll shove that in the wall. No one will ever notice. Oh, and the harpsichord, sorry. Right, so, let's just do that. Oh, it's by the door. I wonder if it'll block the door. Alright, and then I learned this. If you press the up arrow, the most recent thing you entered in cheats will already be saved. So I didn't know that before. Alright, I also have... Yeah, so can I make them pick these up? No, I can't. I think I'd have to drag it into house and hold inventory. Alright, now it's a bit loud. With its decorative noises. Okay, so anyway, they really don't do much gardening around here. They do the creative stuff, and I thought we should probably have them have some garden, because if I do end up doing some kind of sickness where they need the ginseng, did I say ginseng or ginger? I'm sorry, I think it's ginseng. You make ginseng broth. So you need the mod or the store content, which is the canning station, and then you need the ginseng plant that comes with university in order to make that work, and then you would need the overhaul. So those three elements would be needed to remove the germy mood with the ginseng broth. But that's what I have planned, because it's really the only option we have. Alright, let's double check the family. Come on, it's 9 a.m. Let's not be all slow. My neighborhood is still kind of slow. Yeah, this is the other thing we have to go over. Here's some scrap. Can we stick it over there? All these pictures. So and I don't know. I think, did they make that chair? Yeah, I couldn't decide. I mean, this is a Victorian chair too. Anything with a lot of decoration with small pieces, I guess I'll get rid of. I really like it though, but it's too bad. I will have other sculptors, and I'd prefer to do something clunkier like this. Alright, so we have to go through all these pictures, so I wanted to let you guys see what my Sims have been painting. I love this one, actually. I like that one a lot. Pink, I don't think they would have this color yet. So some colors just weren't invented yet, and the way things age, yeah, like these brighter colors, they might have been bright at one point, but they get darker over time. That might be as complicated as I can make this. Now, sometimes I let the flower picture stand. I guess I should have had move objects on still. Yeah, so this one's cute. I love the little drawings. That's totally realistic. You know, a little bit of charcoal and water. Whether or not you feel the design is modern is actually, it's more realistic for them to draw with whatever they had. But pigments, I don't recall, like the deep blues, like the purples would have not come out right away. You could have had greens and things, but those fade to orange over time, right? Like if it's an organic matter. Or you have like rust colors, and that become more common. So the dark blues are less prevalent. I like the monster, to be honest. I I wish there was like an upgraded monster. Like whoever paints this paints a better monster later. But it's not that complicated. So as bright as this looks, it's still a little more realistic than like the lighthouse. But the lighthouse fits the subject matter of our town. I know I'm possibly overthinking the paintings. But the reality is the Roman people did have decoration. They did actually paint their statues. A lot of people think they were just plain marble and that. But when they go back to... all right, let me put this back on real quick. When they go... when they've been, been digging up, for example, around Pompeii. Okay, I already have that one, so I don't want to duplicate. The people of Pompeii, they just discovered... This is horrible, but way more close to the colors they would have. I still... Somebody might know. This is a picture of... It looks like a graveyard. Is that a social worker? I don't know. It's hideous, but it matches. So, I already have one. So they discovered in Pompeii something really valuable, which was that a painting... Or, I'm sorry, not a painting, a sculpture still had its accurate... paint on it. So it had been so well preserved under volcanic ash and that when they cleaned it up, they discovered actual paint. That's a TV, so we don't want it. And so it was like faded like light blues and golds and that. So those are colors that we know they had access to in Roman times, which I think is awesome. So again, I'm trying to find things that have a good chance of actually being historically accurate. And I understand how difficult that is and how silly that might sound, but really that's what this challenge is all about. You don't have much else to go on. So here's ghetto pictures. Oh my gosh, I love this one. They would totally have a volcano, right? We're just talking about Pompeii. Okay, yeah, 773, I get it. I kind of want to keep all these because they're... Nope, never mind. So yeah, get rid of the modern ones. The ones that are pictures of cities and that. Some of these... where is it? Oh, okay, so it's another lighthouse. Right, but I wanted you guys to see all the stuff they've been painting because obviously I can't keep it. And this bogs down the game, too, to keep all these things. I love the smiley face sun. So, usually what I do with these families is I just sort of fast forward. And get to the stuff that shows you how their kids have grown up. I'm trying to change that. See, this is cute, but this is like modern era stuff. Trying to change that so you see more about the Sims personalities, because as much as the Sims 2 is better on personality aspects, at least Sims 3, that looks darker. All right, maybe not. At least Sims 3, they had clues, right? So the fact that they're painting, the fact that we have a genius over here, that tells you what they're into a little bit. And I didn't realize this until recently when I was doing a different challenge. But Sims have certain paintings that they can unlock. So they don't... One Sim is not going to unlock all paintings. There's 3 different levels of paintings. This is the cheese cutting board thing. That's cute. That actually looks like it's leaning on the shelf. Oh, I love this one. I don't like a lot of the ones that are blatant colors because I feel like they, Oh my gosh, you could actually combine pictures this way. Yeah, the canvas, the other thing that's not realistic is that they have this modern stretch canvas with attacks. But, I mean, whatever, they were figuring it out. I mean, this is before the Renaissance. So they all didn't have these resources. But I will say that this house... This family had $0 when I started playing them, and they had sold so much on consignment they made like 145 grand in the one day I've been playing them, and I think there was like 2 books or something because I started them on a Sunday, so they get paid for their books. So even there's taxation. Taxation affects the Bupkis families. I'm almost done with pictures. Oh my gosh, I like this one. A lot of Sims don't paint this picture. This one's so cute. The ones that are outside, like boating and that, maybe I'll put in one room. There's that ugly thing again. Oh, I love this one. This is this one. Oh wait, this could go with this one. But it's not the same as that one I put over here, didn't I? Yeah, that's this one. I did an entire, you could call it an experiment almost. Oh, yeah, and this one's a car. I don't know how you guys feel about this one. I love this one. It could be a wave. I don't know why it's black and white, like, on the top. It's kind of cool that it's black and white. I'll just do matching sets. There you go. I kind of want to keep it even though it's supposed to be a car, because under there I don't think you can tell. This patterning, I mean, is unrealistic anyway, but maybe that's how I'll resolve it for this family. We'll just have these cute little duplicates. Yeah, let's do that. This can go here. See, I don't know that I'm going to get a genius monster. It might have not been. I think, is Dilara the genius? I do not recall. Let's do this one, 1, 2, down, and then over. Same thing. So I did an experiment where I had Sims paint for an entire game year, and it really was, you have to reset their skills back to within the first 3 skill sets of painting to unlock the earlier paintings that are more childlike, that have less skill. And if you surpass, sometimes when your sim is painting and you have them go on to maybe do a sketch or something on the drawing table, and their painting skill goes up, they can't finish the painting. That's because they have 3 levels of painting. So here's another one of these. This guy likes his volcanoes, whoever's painting that one. Oh, it does tell me. Dilara painted the one I'm holding. Oh, okay, that one with the sun. This is Darius. So oh, he painted himself, except he's not blonde. You don't look like that at all, dude. Alright. That's okay. It's super childish. We'll put it in the kids' room. In fact, let's look and see what goes in here. Is that our volcano again? Is that our volcano? Oh, it's hard to tell. It's not the volcano. What is it? It's this thing. Okay, whatever. I guess I don't need to do that. I guess I'll just do this. Alright, so anyway, that's why I'm rambling on about it. So that's the reason for keep. This is kind of cool. If you had a bunch, you could just do... I am crazy enough to do that. Oh, okay, so when you pull them out is how they layer. So if I take this one out again, will it layer over? No? Okay, alright, well, whatever. This is another new one, so this is one somebody unlocked in those first 3 levels. Just like this monster one, they're not going to come up as much because as they get better, they're going to paint better pictures. So there's like mid-level and then there's the high level. So there's 3, there's 10 levels to painting, but it's like 1 to 3 is a certain painting's unlocked, 4 to 6 I think, and then 7 to 10. And basically once they get up to skill 10, they know the other paintings, but they're not low enough skill to make them anymore. So as your Sims make these, if you don't hate them, I actually kind of love this one and never get this one unlocked. It's kind of adorable. Maybe the kids' room, which is all brown and depressing. Look at undepress it. Could you stop being in the middle of the air? All right. Right, so if you really like a painting that they've made, you should keep it because it might not come back, is what I'm saying. Even by the sim that knows how to paint it. What is happening? Okay. Alright, monster on the wall, I guess. This girl's stomping. That's so annoying. Like, it's unrealistic, too. If you were to paint, you wouldn't get that girl stomping 4 times for reasons I just mentioned. This is so cool. I love the genius and the, I think actually the little one with lines is computer whiz, which I don't have anybody that has computer whiz. I don't know which one this is, and why is it vanishing through the floor? Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll just add things to that room when I'm ready. Oh my goodness. This isn't the cheese. Which one is this? It's that one. How cool is that together? Okay, so 1, 2 down. And we'll go over. Okay. Kiddos. So that's why you don't get much variety of the lower level paintings, because they might go up a level and a half. This is this one. Yeah? How cute. They might go up a level and a half in between painting, like one painting, or especially if it's a medium or a large painting. They're going to cover those levels like really quickly. So, I don't know how I want to do this one. I guess I really like this one. I really just don't run into it very often. Alright, we'll go like that for now. What else do I have? Here's the cheese. So they don't have a cheese grater, right? So like... I don't care. I don't care right now. Oh, that's the monster! Yes! Here's my little monster artwork. Down 2 and over. Okay, perfect. Alright, so basically if you have all these because your Sim's been painting and they're especially if you put them in that job and then don't play them for a while, then I think that might be where they come out with more of them. But these paintings are from both, and they're both not employed in the painter career. Dilara, avant-garde poser. Okay, that's very complicated sounding, and I don't care. Whew, okay, so just when you thought we were done with these, we're not done with these because there are more, I think, in... That was just family inventory. I should save it next time so I don't have to keep all these. Darius also. Yeah, they were both in the painting career. Oh, is he still? She's a painter and he's a painter. Yeah, so... Having the Da Vinci lifetime wish, I might need to put her as an inventor, but then she's going to walk around town with some crazy outfit, I'm sure. I don't know if they have outfits, though. They might not have an outfit for that. But I should make her a sculptor because she does that more often. Excuse me. No, okay, so I put all the paintings in their family inventory. I'm just gonna let them walk through their paintings for a while. Is this one? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is the house, and this is a lighthouse. So what if I did the lighthouse down, and the house up, and this in the middle? Is that weird? I mean, it is, but I also don't mind if it's weird. Yeah, I do mind. Okay, I mind. Get down here. Go up one and up one. Alright, if this house ends up too obnoxious, you know, I can always fix it later. But for now, and then the tree, like where kiddos sleep, is a cute... Aww. Anyway, that's okay for now, I guess. Is this too far forward? Yes, it is. I had a feeling. Okay. I mean, that's okay. This one's so hideous. Let's just do this where it's on the brown wall, but and that's who sleeps there. Somebody who doesn't look like that at all. It's kind of too bad the only portrait you really get. I mean, they can draw portraits of each other later. But you get these like little cute little self-portraits where the artist doesn't know what they're doing yet, and it's cute, but it's only that little blonde kid. It's not like variety. Okay, that's a good start, and then this is a shrine to nothing. Ooh, there's a volcano. Should we do volcano here? And a volcano, excuse me. And a volcano here. Alright, volcano hallway. That's perfect. This is an apple banana. I forget which one this is. And this is awesome too. This one is one of my favorites. This is an extra dark version of it. Should we put it here above the shrine thing? Sure, why not? Okay, so I don't hate it. And it's not too beautiful, but I don't hate it. The walls are like nice and neutral, and then they have these bright colors going up everywhere. I just don't want to put a monster in the kiddo's room. I don't like this one. Alright, sorry, painting. The bright colors, man. So I'll just take a judgment call on it. Yeah, I just spent a long time sorting paintings, but if that's your sort of thing, then that's what you find in on this channel, okay? Alright, so when it's raining, so of course I don't have to do anything in the garden. Dilara just learned how to, yeah, okay. They really didn't have skills other than painting. Excuse me, I guess you're taking on athletic. She's got one cooking point right now. And social networking happens when I don't play them. So the thing is, she's got like most of her life accomplished already, and she's 19 days in. Oh, right. So I turned on this option, so I have to choose. Zosimos. Oh, how did he age up, though? Oh, he was a teen, and he just is trying to choose. Okay. If he's mean-spirited, we should keep him away from people and let him garden, right? You go ahead. No, we're good. This is Oh, look, preferred. Oh, I have to choose it. Yeah, this is so odd. So these are the careers that are available to him. And the rabbit holes that you have in the house and whatever. So this is obviously a cheat. So let's make him a gardener then. Karina. Level 10 of acrobat. Edifice. The Edifice families can do that, but I did have Trevor, Fahadeen early on become this, and then he walked around looking crazy, but I'll go ahead and let her. Acrobat, busker. I don't see, I think she needs to be, I can't choose a career yet, but it tells me the lifetime wish, which I love. Let's let her be a collector and see if she comes up with things that I have to get rid of later. Alright, and anyway, so Dilara here, her skills in inventing, in sculpture allow her, so she's got all this unlocked already. So ice personality, I love this, so her sculptures don't melt, so I might just have her sculpt some ice sculptures this week. I would love to do ones of her kids, because ones, like, maybe when they age up. I don't know if you can sculpt a baby. Let's see. No, wait, she's just going to start a random one if I let her. Specific. Sculpt Ice Sim. Oh, I can only do him because he's an adult. So, we'll have to see if children are a possibility. But anyway, that's what I think the week is going to look like. I don't know if I can play quickly to get to the end of the day. Oh, you can start. You can sculpt him. He can stand out in the rain. He's doing literally nothing. Get your butt over here, man. So, we'll have her start on that. And the beauty of this, oh yeah, she's been running around with an ice pick in her hand. Even when I'm playing other families, she just runs around town with a nail in her hand, so. So that explains how she just pulls out a chainsaw. Oh my gosh, she's gonna get all his little bird head bits, probably. He looks so self-important right now, Darius. Alright, he's muscly too, but I don't know that he works out. I guess he does, look at him. Yeah, so he could be athletic. A lot of the Bupkis families are in the military because it's sort of like a service to the crown, if you want to call it that, but it's a service to the emperor that they do, so I have him run around like in a more military uniform or whatever. Which is this, it's just, he's got that pattern. He's over here getting buffed for no reason because he's just painting. Are the kids crying and we're just letting them? Do they both have to be there for the sculpture? He's so happy. Alright, here's Druza. What's her personality traits? Her personality trait is that I haven't changed her outfit properly yet. She's a genius and a light sleeper, and doesn't know how to open doors. Also, I think it's too bad toddlers can't interact with other toys, but I guess here they'd probably just get their foot smushed, so maybe it's a good thing that they can't. Democritus then is also a genius and loves the heat. And our other genius is Darius, so he's been painting his butt off. So, master painting and writing is great. I don't think I gave him... He just bought this. Perfect accident, wax on philosophic. When he's done, he can... Okay, so he has to stand there the whole time. We'll see how long that lasts. Let me just fast forward this. I mean, it's not a bad pose, and realistically, if they're doing all of these, we might as well have something else. Now, the ice sculptures are not going to last as long. Like, if another era steals an ice sculpture, I'll probably feel weird about it. They're just my favorite in the game, so maybe I should make them out of stone, but I don't think you can do a stone sim, which would make way more sense. And you get all the different textures. The only texture you get with this is ice, so we might just have to put up with it, and then maybe by the Victorian era we can say they melted. So bear with me. That's a really good pose, actually. You know, it seems like a Roman soldier type. He doesn't have the hat. I don't know if there's a mod where you get the hat with the brush on top. I know it's not called a brush, but that's my limitation. I'm calling it that. Alright, so painter, and then I need to get her out of the painter career. You're not doing that. Can you potty train Druza? Where is she? She's playing with her rabbit. Is she already potty trained or is she not? And he's just going to town on those pegs. Oh, and they don't have any books. Silly me, there's no books open for them to read. I like to do that if I can. The next era is like a no-book era. Oh gosh, there's nothing in it. Cool. 1,371. You can move it or sell it. That's not how it looks, but alright, thanks. Oh, I love it. Dag dag. Hi, kid. Potty train her. You're not going to bake a cheesy pizza yet. You can potty train both of them. Alright, how'd you come out? That's pretty good. I really like that, actually. It's neat how it looks like him. If I had something like this... I mean, see, they didn't have glass, so there's like no excuse for this to last. In the modern era, you would say there was a polymer in it, but it really actually looks like him. I've had these where just their expression didn't, you know, where they had long hair and you really couldn't tell who it is. But the way his head is, you can tell who it is, and it's awesome, and it's not going to melt ever, so should he preside over their bedroom? Is that... Darius was here. This is so dumb looking with the paintings behind. But it's cute, I like it. Okay, maybe, do I have a pedestal? Oh, see, now I have to sculpt an ice pedestal, and I don't think she's unlocked one. Maybe I don't have her bake the pizza. Let's sculpt ice. Or wait, sculpt a specific sculpture in ice. Furniture. Ugh, it's all nectar racked. Usually I want to unlock those, and I can't. I unlock them here, and I don't want them. Meta table. But what about this? Isn't this an end table? I'm confused. Okay, specific. Ice. Barstool, dining chair, end table. The bathroom. I could have a nice bathroom. Man, and I think all they can make is the toilet. This is kind of just a, like, make the Sims sculpt and paint and chill stream right now. I should just stream, right? And then we could all just spend time doing nothing. Urn. There's my display pedestal. We want France or Egypt. Is that the one from France? Ugh, I think it's France. We'll find out. So she's potty training. He's eating food. Did he make food for others, or did he just eat food for himself? Okay, and she's pretty hungry. Well, you could come eat when you're done. How you doing, girlie? Oh, she already went to the bathroom. Well, you're gonna take over here, change her diaper. You're gonna stop that, and then he's going to... Oh, he's gotta empty it after? Okay, fine. Hurry up, y'all. So I'm a little disappointed she only sculpted these, but I'm guessing there was a bunch before she hit her, because I just got the announcement that she had made it to 25 sculptures of ice. So I'm guessing these are what was left, and to be fair, those are really beautiful. Alright, potty training, Democritus Cretus. Oh, he keeps stopping to contemplate. Oh yeah, so I gotta get... Oh, which one is this? That's not the Galley de New Orleans. But she could make anything in ice now, so if anybody's got opinions about what I should have her sculpt of the sculptures that you see, because they last, I can decorate her house, and again, it's gonna have impact. Like these nice stone ones, if I get these patterns. This one wouldn't be bad in ice. But it's going to have impact if I keep them, right? So some of these ones that are more practical, that are a table, I can keep. A lot of these, I don't really want to keep just the decorative, because we're going to run out of space. And, fortunately or unfortunately, quality doesn't really matter. Like, you can't tell a difference based on quality, it's just the material used. So this is a great one to have in ice or in stone. Hands, I don't really think matter, but if it's an actual statue, it would look like it's from the time period. So my instinct would be to have her sculpt in stone the statues or in the ice, just for the sake of having the beautiful ice pictures. You're doing nothing. Are you trying to get struck by lightning? I mean, you've had 2 children, and I guess you could, if you want. He doesn't need the fun, that's the thing. And also, I'm bummed. This is store content. I'm bummed you can't sculpt this out of anything else. And no one's made a mod either. This would be beautiful in just stone or in even a topiary if you wanted. You know, I mean, it's just cool. Maybe not a topiary. It's a little complicated for that. She's back to doing nothing. Have the kids learned how to walk and talk? Like, when I got here, they only had 2 kids. They were having a play date. And the kids hadn't learned anything. Teach him how to walk. He ages up. He ages up in 4 hours and he doesn't know how to walk yet. And he's going to be an actual child. I guess limpy gimping around because you won't have taught him anything. Are you sleepy? Snuggle her first. Give her snuggles right now. And then I don't know if she's hungry. She's hungry. She's sleepy and hungry. You're not just sticking her in the crib. I almost said fridge. I'm hungry. I'm like, I need to go get something out of the fridge. And so, of course, they say fridge when I don't mean that. Here's my breastfeeding mod being awesome. And she wants to snuggle Democritus. By the way, you can't really snuggle children in this game, which would be pretty cool if they picked them up and held them in that. That would be neat. Alright. I don't know if you guys like these longer ones, because honestly, the retention of the videos, they don't... If I record a 40-minute video and a 20-minute video, there's not really a difference on how long people watch. I have some people to watch the whole thing and some people to watch 4 minutes and move on, so... If you like the longer form, please let me know. Excuse me. Please let me know if you like it, because there's our $30,000. You know, I'm doing the recording for people that are just, if you're chilling at home and you want to see what's going on and you don't want to play a game yourself, or you're making dinner, or you're cleaning up and you just want a nice voice in the background, or to catch up on my Sims' lives, right? That's part of it. Just find out what's happening in their lives. I'll be happy to do longer form videos because they're relaxing for me as well. And it seems like it's possible. At least, look at this, $6,000 for a display pedestal. Out of water. You must be crazy. I should go take those all out of consignment and see if any of them are ice and I can keep them. In fact, I could. Let me put some things that I want to consign in family inventory. It might be too late. The consignment place might be closed. And I don't know where they got random fish from. I don't like this head thing, but maybe they can sell it. I just don't feel like they've earned it, though. And what just happened? Did they just... Did they just sell these? Oh my goodness, that's so weird. Okay, so the topiaries, there was a ton of them. I had more than giraffes. And the... My fish out of... Wait, the flame, eternal flame must have... That's so weird. So, okay, when I wasn't playing the family, all these... But they were here, though. They weren't in the family inventory for long. There must have been 1 or 2 in family inventory, right? Where did they disappear to? This is kind of tripping me out. There was a third thinker. I wonder if it's just an algorithm that lists things that Sims have in their possession when you're not playing them. That is so, so weird. Okay, so she's going to be able to... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that, because here's his sculpture. I don't want her listing it, right? Oh my gosh. He came out so happy. I don't think I'm going to get a happier sculpture in the game ever. Like, give me that. It's awesome. He just looks so chill. And actually, with a dark background, maybe you can't tell as much that it's ice and you just think they over-polished. It kind of looks like silver. Maybe I could find a background that's like a warm silver that makes it just look like a really shiny metal. And I can cheat it out of it not looking like ice. Alright, so she's got to change her job title. But before we do that, the consignment store, it might close. I haven't played it much, because I overplayed it the last, this is going to sound weird, but the last world I had them all in, I overplayed the consignment shop and I just got bored of it, so I haven't really played it much while recording. And then I didn't realize, because it's bad. I mean, I didn't really do good design work on it, I don't think. So I just had to go and when I was off camera and make it so they could enter, because it's on the erased platform, which is why I don't think I've shared it online, because it's not conducive to using it right away. So I had to add this little porch area. And it's kind of like a little pagoda style with roofs that are not really accurate for that, but I don't know, I mean, I like it. And I think I let the game assign somebody. Let's cancel and see what we have. See what we have there. Oh, please let me in. Seriously, can I come in? How about I let myself in? Brennan's always in a suit, man. Get out of here. Garlic. Yeah, I want these back. Those are going to be cool in a later era. Deep Thoughts, Siren's Call, Philip of. Okay. I guess I can cancel these and then see what they look like. And then this one, Felix the Giraffe. This is weird because the other topiaries were not the same. I'm just going to cancel all these. I don't know why we have garlic. I'm going to cancel the garlic too. Also, the longer that you have something in consignment, I like how this one's not labeled. Ugh. There might be some junk. It might be just a junk item. Crap, I gotta save it, yeah. Alright, well, let me do that in a second. I want to cancel those first. And she aired out. Okay, probably because that non-existent item, which is most likely from something decrapified or whatever you want to call it. Because some of my Sims files are in as package files so I can control them better. And it doesn't always, it's not always installed correctly. Because Sims 3 files will really bog down your game. Alright, I have to do this just to see. So she was unable to cancel her assignments. Okay, so I'm going to save this and go back, and then any new sculptures I'll bop here, and we're going to restart this video after. See, kiddo here ages up in 2 game hours, but it's already been a 45-minute video, 47-minute video. So, I'm just going to handle whatever this glitch is here, and I don't think I can cancel that item. By the way, this is another mod that allows me to open buildings they're not in. So I'm going to get this handled and come back after the kids have aged up. I'll give it probably another couple game days, and I will record again and see you guys then. I'm glad you got to see this family. I don't think you've really seen them before. We might have been at their house before, but I don't think I did the week. So anyway, this has been Frog Snack with a Test of Time challenge on Sims 3, and I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you're having a great week. Up and down challenges, fine. You know, life is a little bit crazy for all of us, but let's just enjoy the ride and enjoy it while we can. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon.